Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 1, PECC 1. Pioneer, creativity, responsibility, efficiency. Getting through 60 years of development, PECC 1 has become the leading engineering consultant in the energy, industry, and infrastructural sectors in Vietnam and in Southeast Asia. PECC 1, proud to be the first Vietnamese consulting firm to bring state-of-the-art to projects in Vietnam. The first 500 kilovolt transmission line, Line 1. The first 500 kilovolt substation, Hoa Binh, Ha Tin, Nho Quan, Thung Tin. The first concrete face rock-filled dam, Twin Quang Hydropower Plant. The first earth-core rock-filled dam ever designed by the Vietnamese, Yali Hydropower Plant. The first vertical Pelton turbine powerhouse designed by Vietnamese, Alui Hydropower Plant. PECC 1 is the pioneer in application of the new and advanced technologies in various fields of studies, including those for site investigation and project examination and diagnosis, such as borehole camera, seismic tomography. BIM models have been applied in designing power projects, hydropower, thermal power, transmission line, and renewable energy, etc. PECC 1 is the unique Vietnamese consulting firm in energy sector, having resources specializing in geophysics investigation activities. One technology with high accuracy in detecting defects, if any, in engineering structures or in foundation of the structure. The application of remote sensing technology using satellite images and UAV aerial photos in setting up 3D models helps to select potential sites, engineering design, and environmental impact assessment being conducted faster and more accurate. PECC 1 has applied circular fluidized bed steam boiler technology in various thermal power projects, particularly the Mong Yung 1 thermal power plant, which is installed with boiler capacity equivalent to 250 megawatts. PECC 1 also cooperates with international partners to exchange experiences in application, new technologies, insight investigation, and engineering design of power projects. With such long experience in business, PECC 1 has nurtured its human resources to hundreds of graduate and postgraduate employees and many skillful qualified workers and technicians who always having creativities, mastering technologies, and gaining lots of experiences from local and abroad projects. PECC 1 is always the leading consulting firm be assigned by the government and National Assembly, being trusted and selected by the Ministry of Construction and EVN to implement important projects of the biggest scaled ones in Vietnam and in Southeast Asia. It should be noted that during construction or operation of power plants in the country and in the region, whenever an emergency or failure happens, PECC 1 is always the first consulting firm to be referred to for advice and consultation to give necessary and valuable recommendations and solutions to the client. Projects designed by PECC 1 always keep to schedule, are of high quality, and bring benefits to the client. Son La RCC Dam, which is the largest dam in Southeast Asia, had been completed 3 years in advance, therefore saving over $1 billion for the client. In 2003, thanks to application of CFRD technology to Twin Quang Dam, this hydropower project had operated 2 years earlier than the schedule, resulting to saving hundreds of millions of US dollars for civil works. Ung-Bi Extension Thermal Power Plant, the first project ever constructed and supervised by Vietnamese consultant, has saved millions of US dollars for the client. Pecc1 not only received satisfactions from clients but also honored by precious titles from the government and many other awards from international associations. The Highlight Project Award by Asian Civil Engineering Council for Engineering Designer of Lai Chau Hydro Power Plant. In 2018, the International Federation of Consulting Engineers, FEDEC, selected Huy Quang Hydro Power Plant, the first underground powerhouse cavern ever designed by Vietnamese consultant, for the awards of merits. Together with the development of the country, Pecc1 has actively participated in clean and renewable energy projects for the sake of environment protection, sustainable development, and for the national strategy of green economy. Power Engineering Consulting Joint Stock Company 1, Pecc1, Pioneer, Creativity, Responsibility, Efficiency.